Welcome back, friends. Previously in this chapter we completed exercise 11.1 related to equation for area of rectangle and square and perimeter of rectangle and square. If the question is about fencing, then find the perimeter, and if it is about to find the occupied area, then you need to use equation to find the area. Now today we will derive some equations for an area of a triangle and area of a parallelogram. Okay, we get some basic information about the area of a triangle and some information about the parallelogram. So we will revise that concept also. So first, triangle is a part of rectangle. Now if we consider one rectangle, so we know that in a rectangle opposite sides are equal. So these two sides are equal and these two sides are equal. If you consider this as a 6 centimeter and this is as a 4 centimeter, we draw a diagonal that divides the rectangle into two triangles. So for this triangle 1 and this is triangle 2. So this is 4 centimeter, so this is also 4 centimeter and 6 centimeter. So length is also 4 centimeter because opposite side in a rectangle are equal. So for this triangle, this will be length and this is a base. Okay. So here this length is 6 centimeter. For this triangle, this length is 6 centimeter. This side is 4 centimeter and this is a 4 centimeter. Now in the 7th chapter, we learn about the congruent part. Okay. So congruent part means what? This is a hypotenuse for this right angle triangle, and for this triangle it is also hypotenuse. So by SSS you can consider side, 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 because this side is equal to this side for the two triangle. For this side of triangle 1 and triangle 2, this is 6 centimeter. Means these two sides are also same. Third side, that is a hypotenuse and that is a common for these two triangles. Means we can consider SSS means these two triangles are congruent, and congruent means they are same. If two triangles are same, then we can find the area of a triangle will be what? 1 by 2 area of rectangle. Why 1 by 2? Because it is divided into two equal parts. If two parts are same, then we can find the area of a triangle, that will be 1 by 2 area of a rectangle. Why? Because they are divided into congruent part, and congruent part means same part, and same part means they are equal. So here if we want to find area of a rectangle, that is L multiply B. So equation for an area of a triangle as a part of rectangle, we can find 1 by 2 length multiply breadth. You can find the answer also. Here 1 by 2, length is 6 and breadth is 4. So that is 12 centimeters. Okay. As a part of rectangle, the equation is 1 by 2 length multiply breadth if it is divided into two equal parts. Now, if we consider triangle as a part of a square, let's consider this is square and we draw two diagonals. Now we know that property of square, the diagonals are perpendicular bisected. Means this part, all part are equal. It means area also equal because all sides are equal for triangles. So for triangle 1, triangle 2, triangle 3 and triangle 4, all are congruent, means they are same because all sides are same. So we can write area of a triangle, if it is divided into this way, then it is 1 by 4 area of a square. So area of a square is what? Side multiply side. So this way you can derive the equation for area of a triangle, that is 1 by 4 side multiply side, if it is divided into equal parts. Clear? Now next. Now generalizing for other congruent part of a rectangle. Now it is not necessary that it is always divided into triangle. If we draw a rectangle and divide it in such a way that two parts are congruent. For example, this is 2 centimeter and this is also 2 centimeter. This length is 4 centimeter and this is also 4 centimeter. This is 4 centimeter and this is 4. Now here, if you consider this part, then what is the length of side? 2 centimeter, 4 centimeter and 4 centimeter. This is the common side, so it is already same for both parts. This is 2 centimeter, it is same as this part. 4 centimeter, that is same as this part, and 4 centimeter, that is same as the opposite part. This is the common side, means length will be same. So these two parts are congruent, means they are same. So here we can write area of each congruent part will be 1/2 area of rectangle. If this kind of figure is given and you need to find the area of this part 1, so you can find the area of this part 1 by dividing total area of a rectangle by 2. Why? Now what is the area of rectangle? L into V. So what is the length? That is 2 plus 4, that is 6. And length of breadth is 4, so we can write 4. So 12 centimeter square. So area of this part 1 is 12 centimeter and area of this part is also 12 centimeter. You can divide it into other part also. It is not necessary that this figure is also given. Okay, you can divide it in another way. But if parts are of same size, if they are congruent, then you can derive the equation like this. If we divide a rectangle like this, 3 equal parts, then what is the area of this first part? It is 1/3 area of a rectangle. If we divide rectangle into 5 parts, for example this, 5 equal parts, then what is the equation for the area of this first part? That is 1/5 area of a rectangle. Clear? But the condition must be, they must be congruent. Clear? Part must be equal. Now next, area of parallelogram. So how can we derive equation to area of parallelogram? What is a parallelogram? Parallelogram means opposite sides are equal and parallel. If we draw parallelogram, then it is like this. Now we need to derive the equation for the area of a parallelogram. So if we draw one perpendicular line like this, we cut this parallelogram from this side and take this triangle, shift this triangle on this side. Then you can say this figure becomes rectangle. So area of a parallelogram will be same as the area of a rectangle, because if you cut this triangle and shift it on a left side, so it is on the right side, then this part and this part are congruent and it become a rectangle. So area of parallelogram, it is same as the area of a rectangle. But what is the area of a rectangle? Area of parallelogram is equal to area of rectangle. But area of a rectangle is L into B, means we need a value of length and breadth. So for this rectangle, what is the length? It is this side. For parallelogram, this is height, and for this it is the length, or you can say base. So for area of a parallelogram, that is height multiplied base. Now, which height and which base you need to consider? If we draw this parallelogram, then height means a perpendicular distance of opposite side. If we consider this height, so you need to consider this base. So that is making a perpendicular distance from opposite side. These two are opposite side and this is the perpendicular distance of two sides that become height, and base will be this one, or you can consider this one. If we draw this triangle parallel and we consider this perpendicular distance, then this will be your height and this will be your base. if we consider this parallelogram and you consider this as a perpendicular distance, then this will be your height and this will be your base. Okay, so what the height will be from the any vertices, the perpendicular distance to opposite side, and that opposite side become a base. You cannot consider this as a base when you consider this height. So height will be this one, then base will be this one. If you consider height as a this perpendicular distance, then base will be this one. Clear? So anyway you can find the area of a parallelogram by considering perpendicular distance with the base. As we get area of parallelogram, what is the equation for an area of parallelogram? Area of parallelogram, that is height multiplied base. Height means the length that is making a perpendicular distance of opposite side, and that opposite side become a base. So now if we divide the parallelogram into two triangles. Okay. So what is the equation for an area of a triangle? That will be divided into two equal parts. Area of a triangle will be 1 by 2 area of parallelogram Now what is the equation for an area of parallelogram? That is height multiplied base. So this is the equation for an area of a triangle. One by 2 height multiplied base. Now what you need to remember, that all the congruent triangles are equal in an area. Congruent triangle equal in an area means if two triangles are same, then their area are same. But if triangles have an equal area, then they need not to be congruent. But if area are same, then it is not necessary that they are congruent. What is the statement? If two triangles are same, for example, if we draw these two triangles, then you can see that triangles are same, means their area are also same. Okay, but if we draw one triangle like this and one triangle like this, but the area of these two triangles is same, but are they same? No, area is same, but they are not a congruent triangle. So if triangles are same, area is same, but triangles are not same. Okay. Now for an area of a triangle, which height and which base need to be considered? If we draw this triangle, then this will be height and this will be base. If we consider obtuse angle triangle, then the height will be outside the triangle. This height will be outside the triangle and base will be this one. If we consider right angle triangle, then this will be your height and two sides will be height and base. Clear? If it is acute angle triangle, then height will be the distance, perpendicular distance. You can consider this as the altitude. Altitude will be height and this side will be base. If we consider this obtuse angle triangle, then height will be outside the triangle and this side will be base. If it is a right angle triangle, then two sides will be height and base. Okay. So if you consider this triangle, for example, and this is a height, then which base will be considered? This will be base. The length that make a perpendicular distance with the opposite side, that opposite side become a base for a A. So now example 6. One of the sides of a corresponding height of a parallelogram are 4 cm and 3 cm. So read the question properly, that is one of the sides and corresponding height. One side and its corresponding height is 4 cm and 3 cm. If you draw this figure, this is a parallelogram. One side is 4 cm, let's consider this as a 4 cm, and corresponding height means corresponding height to this side will be 3 centimeter. Find the area of parallelogram. So this will be our height and this will be our base. So we can consider B will be 4 centimeter and H will be 3 centimeter. So area of parallelogram will be height multiplied base. So what is the height? That is 3 and base is 4. So 12 centimeters. Okay, now next one. Find the height x if area of parallelogram is 24 centimeter and base is 12 24 centimeter square and base is 4 centimeter. So if we consider this triangle, parallelogram, area is given 24 centimeter square, base is given 4 centimeter, and what we need to find? This height x. So what is the equation for the area of parallelogram? That we derive height multiplied base. Area is given 24, so we can write 24 is equal to height we need to find and base is 4 given. To find height, take 4 in a divide. So it is 6. So height will be 6 centimeter. Clear? Now next one. Two sides of parallelogram ABCD are 6 centimeter and 4 centimeter. Let's draw this parallelogram ABCD. So this side is 6 centimeter and this side is 4 centimeter. The height corresponding to CD. Height corresponding to CD. This is CD, so height will be this one, 3 centimeter. If this is 3 centimeter, 6 centimeter AB, so 6 centimeter is CD. First question is find the area. How can we find the area if we know the height and corresponding base? So this is height and this is base, both values given. So we can consider height is equal to 3 centimeter and base is equal to 6 centimeter. So area of parallelogram will be height multiplied base. Now here height is 3 and base is 6. So that is 18 centimeter square. Area of this parallelogram is 18 centimeter square. Now B part is the height corresponding to AD. So here AD is this length. We need to consider the same parallelogram part B. So here we found that area is 18 centimeters square. So area need not to be changed. Now here we need to find this height corresponding to AD. Now we know that this is 4 centimeter and this is also 4 centimeter. In a question it is written that one side is 6 centimeter and another side is 4 centimeter. So here we need to find this height. So base will be 4 centimeter. So we can consider area is equal to height multiply base. But now area is given 18 that we found earlier. Height we need to find for this side. Base is 4. Now to find height, take 4 in a divide. 18 by 9. So that is 4.5. If we consider this base, then height will be 4.5. Clear? So this way you can find the height. Now next one. Example 9. Find the area of following triangles. Find the area of triangle. So what is the equation? Area of triangle is 1 by 2 height into base. So here this is height and this is base. So 1 by 2, height is 2, base is 4. That is 4 centimeters. Now for this triangle, we consider this is obtuse angle triangle. So height will be 2 centimeter and base is 3 centimeter. So for the second triangle, equation is 1 by 2, height into base. 1 by 2, height is 2, base is 3. Cancel this 2, so it is 3 centimeters. Clear? Here some examples are given that you need to solve in homework. So these are the word problems that we already solved in previous video. You can refer that video and solve this